Hey there, second, third, fourth, and fifth grade of Little Harbor. It's Miss McLean. I just want to begin by saying I miss you all so much, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying active, having some fun, doing some healthy things, enjoying that 5210 plus challenge that Mr. McGrimley put out there. But this week, we're going to talk about goal setting and what it means to set a goal. I'm sure a lot of you have set goals for yourselves before, whether that's saying, I want to play baseball, I want to play soccer, I want to do this. I'm sure you've all said that to yourselves or set goals, but now we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about what it means to set a goal. Because Mr. McGrimley and I are going to ask you to set a goal for yourself and practice, practice, practice. So for that 1 hour of activity time for that 5210 plus challenge, we're going to ask you to put some of that time into practicing a goal. So we're going to ask you to set a goal and then practice it. And that can go towards your 5210 plus challenge. But you need to follow along to this video and the directions, and you're going to find out a little bit more about goal setting and what that means. So goal setting is really, really important. It's the process of setting and working towards a goal. That means you want to get better at something. You want to achieve that goal. You can have different types of goals. There's short-term goals and there's long-term goals. So for example, a short-term goal that I set for myself was juggling a soccer ball 20 times. So my video for kindergarten and first grade, I talked about how I want to get better at juggling, so I set a short-term goal, something that I can practice and accomplish within a few days or weeks. But then you have long-term goals. So I set a long-term goal for myself before I went to college. I said, I really, really want to play soccer at the University of New Hampshire. That was a long-term goal that I set. So I had to practice for years in order to achieve that. And I did. I set that goal and I achieved it because I put so much time and effort and hard work into that goal, into that long-term goal. And then I got to play the game I love at the school that I love. So that was my long-term goal. So now my short-term goal is to get better at my soccer juggling. So for this next activity, we want you to set a short-term goal that you can practice, practice, practice for these next couple of days, weeks that you can achieve. And we can't wait to hear about the goals that you set for yourself. But for this activity, we want you to think of something that you want to get better at. What do you want to achieve? So think of that short-term goal that you can practice every day or a couple days a week that can go towards that 5210 plus challenge. So follow along to this video because I'm going to go through some steps to help achieve that short-term goal. So follow along. All right, now we're going to talk about those 8 steps on how to set a goal and that process because we really, really, really want you to set a goal and work towards it. So still follow along because I'm going to go through the 8 steps of goal setting and this fun little worksheet that has the 8 steps on it. So step number 1 on your Ready, Set, Goals worksheet is to set a goal based on what you enjoy. So what do you want to get better at? This is awesome because you get to set a goal about what you want to do and what you enjoy. What sports do you like doing? What activities do you like doing? So what do you want to get better at? Choose something that you really enjoy doing because you're going to practice, practice, practice in order to set your goal and get better at it. Which brings you into step number 2. Explain why it's important to you. I love this step because you're going to set a goal that's pretty meaningful to you. Why is this important to you? I love soccer, so I set my goal on soccer or about soccer. Step number 3. So tell someone that you trust and someone that can help you. So who can help you achieve that goal? I love this step too because it's okay to ask for help. People are here to support you and to help you. So who can help you achieve that goal? Step number 4, get a plan. So how are you going to achieve your goal? So this is where you're making your plan. How are you going to achieve that goal? Well, are you going to practice it? I hope so. Step number 5, one step at a time. This is why I say you've got this. It's okay if it takes you a couple days, a couple weeks, even a month. That's okay as long as you practice. Step number 6. So you're going to act on this goal. How often are you going to practice? So this is where you're making a plan. You're telling yourself, all right, I'm going to practice this goal every single day. I'm going to practice every other day. I'm going to practice for 10 minutes a day. So this is your plan. How are you going to achieve that goal? All right, step number 7, learn from the goal. So what did you learn while practicing that goal? Did you learn, well, maybe I need to practice some more. Maybe I need to do this different. So that's a great step. It gets you thinking, well, what do I need to do differently? Which brings you to your last goal, step number 8, start again. Did you achieve your goal? It's okay if you didn't achieve your goal. Start again, keep practicing. If you've achieved your goal, challenge yourself even more. So my goal was to juggle a soccer ball 20 times. If I achieve that, maybe I'm going to juggle it 30 times. I'm going to keep challenging myself or pick a new goal. Up to you. You're going to have fun with it. I know you are. All right, Little Harbor, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, it's your time and your turn to set a goal for yourself. So grab your Ready, Set, Goals worksheet, fill out those 8 steps, and start practicing your goal. Remember, this can go towards your 5210 plus challenge in that activity time. Mr. McGrimley and I are so excited to hear about the goals that you're going to choose and whether you've accomplished them, how the practicing is going. And I miss you so much. I'm super excited to hear about your goals, and I hope you have fun with it. Remember to stay active, stay healthy, wash those hands, and most importantly, have fun.